I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, every will, salutation to all the Akim, out here pushing this word with sincerity and truth. Speckled birds, women, and children that's listening and learning. I want to say Shalom. I want to say Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. The water Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is your brother Shapari Ram coming at you again another today. Something quick, man. The brothers was talking about these false prophets, man, and yeah, we got a lot of false prophets going around here today, man. And like I always say, it's more false teacher than it is prophets. You know what I'm saying? Is never forget that. And the Heavenly Father set it up that way, and one of the reasons because the path of truth is so narrow, right, that only one man can tread it at a time. So one of the reasons why the path of truth is so narrow in this thing of is because you got many false teachers and false prophets out here, man. And now their job is to deceive the hearts of the simple. It is written, the simple believe in every word, right? And this guy, this one guy, the brother was talking about building boats. You know what I'm saying? Talking about building boats to get people up out of here, and that's a false prophet. And that's a false teacher. Ain't no flood coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord said, a tree may be known by its fruits, right? And that's why the Israelites out there, you supposed to be vigilant. You know, he speaks about what is that? I think Malachi, how the true men of the Lord will return to the Lord and discern between who's serving the Heavenly Father, right, and who is not. Discerning who has the spirit of truth and who has the spirit of what? Error. Now, we got Sakari, their group. They got a spirit of error. They teach some truth, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to have some truth. You supposed to have all the truth, man. 100% of this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Not supposed to have any leaven or untruth in your doctrine, man. The doctrine is supposed to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? I think Matthew 5:48, be perfect even as the Father in heaven is perfect, right? Look at Yahweh Shai doctrine. His doctrine is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Let's read it. 2 Peter 2:1. It says, the rise of false prophets, right? It says, there were false prophets also among the people. This is Peter speaking, right? Even there shall be false teachers around you, right? You see that? Who privately shall bring damnable heresies. So you're about to hear another example of the damnable heresy concerning the 1/3 and the 2/3. All right, I'm reading on. Even denying the Lord that brought them and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Right, so that's all that's left to happen to these false teachers and false prophets, man. They're gonna be swiftly destroyed, man, in that day of judgment, man. When the day of judgment come, right? Let's see, this is the NLT version. It says, there were also false prophets in Israel, just as there will be false teachers among you. They will cleverly teach destructive heresies and even deny the master who brought them. That's Yahweh Shai, right? It's that was who made a statement that Yahweh Shai don't need to be worshipped, right? He said that a while back, a long time ago. It's been a while since he said that. He said Yahweh Shai don't need to be worshipped. So that would be an example of even denying the master of who brought them. That master is who? Yahweh Shai. It says, in this way, they will bring sudden destruction on themselves. So these guys on a one-way track to destruction, man. And they're set up, and the Heavenly Father set them up to be false prophets and false teachers. That's exactly what they're going to be. They can't even stop themselves from being false prophets, man, on a false teacher. As written, the will of the Heavenly Father will be done. That's how serious this thing of ours is, man. All right, this is the book. Let me prove that to you. This Ezekiel, the 14th chapter, right? It said the Heavenly Father, do he set up false prophets? Yes, he do. This is Ezekiel 14:9. And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, and clearly you're going to see that when you go into the 1/3 and the 2/3, I think Zechariah, the 13th chapter, and listen to those niggas' interpretation, clearly you're going to see that these men have been deceived, man, from what he was saying, right? It says, and if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, as a false prophet, right? I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet. You see that? So the Heavenly Father deceived the false prophets. And let me keep reading. I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people, Israel. And he's going to make an example out of that guy. Now, not just him, the boat guy, and a lot of these other guys that's out here out here being false teachers and false prophets. These Lord's gonna destroy them when the destruction comes. When destruction comes, and they're gonna be taken out. Yeah, you can't be deceiving these people with your bullshit and think that the Lord ain't gonna do something to you, man. So yeah, all these false prophets, they going down, man, in the ball of fire, and right now they're being outed. You can see all the false prophets. You can hear, like everything's being played on the TV. How these men are going about in their congregations with their tithing, how they asking people for a certain amount of money, then you go embarrass the person when they ain't got that amount. They getting close as they possibly can, but you saying, oh, that ain't it, that ain't enough, that's not what I told you. Man, a lot of you niggas gonna die, man. When your Habashim shot come back, you niggas gonna die. And with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, and the Bible Ball. Shalom.